Crazy stuff, yo!
Can I kiss you, baby?
No.
Why not?
Because you're the corniest guy I've ever met.
We on boat crack, fuck love on the bed. Sippin' no act, no crack. My little pot got wet. Young nigga do what we got you.
It was good, y'all. About game. A lot of people struggle with game, unfortunately. So I feel like this video will help us out, you out, me out. Even though I just said us. Oh well, who cares? But let's go ahead and jump into it. And
Wonder what makes someone irresistible when it comes to talking to women? Is it their looks, their confidence, or something else entirely? Well, today we're diving deep into the game of Taekwondo, one of the smoothest and most knowledgeable YouTubers when it comes to talking to girls. We're gonna analyze what makes his approach so effective and how you can apply some of his techniques to your own game. But before I give you the secret to how Unk is able to pull all these girls, I need you to go ahead and like the video. Now you might be asking yourself, why exactly should I like the video? But isn't it obvious? After watching this video, you're gonna know all the try-hard secret tactics that you need to know to pull any girl you want. I don't know about you, but that seems worthy of a like to me. But alright, now that everybody liked the video, go ahead and get out your pen and paper and get ready to take some notes. With that being said, let's actually get into it. As y'all know by now, I constantly get comments talking about how good looking these guys are, which is kinda ayo, but I don't know, I'm gonna let that shit slide. But look, because I've been seeing a lot of this in the comments, I'm gonna analyze this nigga appearance, pause, and I'm gonna try to give him an objective rating. So then you could look at yourself and give yourself a rating so you can see if this game will work for you. Because if you're a 7 and he's a 7 and this game is working for him, obviously it'll work for you. Okay, I really couldn't find his height, but off his pics from IG, he doesn't seem to be short. I'll probably give him like 5'9", 5'10"-ish, somewhere around average height. He appears to have an average physique too. He's not fat, but he's not overly swole. I don't know where his face would really land at on a scale, but
hey, don't be scared because you 5'8", 5'7", 5'9", 5'10", whatever. That you can't get females. I have a buddy that's 5'6" and pulls females a lot. Don't be discouraged. Like, just go out there, have confidence. You know, that plays a big part. And if you get shut down, get shut down. But don't let height, control you.
gonna say average. At the very least, he's not chopped. He did recently cut his hair and he has some Platboy Max shit going on, but I'm not gonna dock too many points for that. I've seen worse hairlines. Overall, I'll probably say he's above average, probably like a 6.5 or 7. Let me know in the comments if y'all agree with that. Now that we're done with that pause ass section of the video, we can actually get into what y'all came here for. The first aspect of his game that we have to talk about is his mouthpiece. This really shouldn't be a surprise. Of course, anybody that gets girls has to know how to talk to them, but Taekwondo takes this a step further. There's certain things that he does when talking to females that really shows his elite level of game. For instance, his tone of voice. I've mentioned this in some of my previous videos, but tone of voice is a really underrated way to increase your attraction while talking to girls. Taekwondo knows how to utilize his tone of voice for any situation. If it's a more casual setting, he'll talk normally, but when it's time to really lock in and it's a one-on-one ISO, we can see him lowering his tone of voice. This is commonly referred to as the Riz voice. Most guys do this unconsciously. They just kind of comes on when they're talking to a girl they like. But the niggas with the most game can turn this on and off. They're hyper aware of how they're speaking, and they know how to pick and choose which moments calls for a lower tone of voice. Here's a clip to illustrate exactly what I'm talking about.
You blink.
It's on accident. I didn't even want to
You
blink.
blink.
I can't do this.
She can't do it at
I
all.
can't. He blinked, I blinked, no one wins. It's over. Get close, nigga. Y'all want us to get close? Y'all some freak.
What y'all
Let's
can't
get closer.
See, you gotta turn your chair.
Alright.
It's hard to be close and
We
be.
have
I never watched this video right here, but you can already tell that she likes him off the rip. Like, she's smiling, already getting close off the back, communicating with Chad and all that stuff. Like, you can tell that she likes him. Like, even just how she just looks at him and shit like that. But that's like one of the ways you can tell for sure.
we do have to get close because if we don't, we're not really like we gonna accidentally blink if we don't get like, Alright, yeah.
And we just started on the same. I wasn't ready to start that time. He's pretty. Now you putting this on your lips.
I'm just using that
We
as
must stay focused. We must stay focused.
Look. I just want to put this on my lips, okay?
All right, well, chat, it was a nice stream.
Now, as you can see from that clip, that was a one-on-one setting. It wasn't a two-man. He didn't need no screens. It was just him and his assignment. And they were at the crib. This is the perfect time to go ahead and equip that deeper tone of voice and get the saucing. Another highly underrated and mostly untalked about aspect of talking to girls that Taekwondo excels at is his pace of speaking. As y'all can see from that clip, he doesn't allow the girl to dictate the speed of his responses. He doesn't seem to be in any kind of rush. He only responds after thinking and collecting his thoughts. This communicates a sense of confidence and self-assurance. This also makes his words that much more impactful. In the clip, he's not really saying much, but every word seems more significant because he's not just rambling. You may have noticed it when you were watching the clip, but it makes you almost pay attention more. Talking in this pace has that exact same effect on females. Lastly, I have to make the point that Taekwondo is exceptionally adept at the art of flirting. He knows exactly how to sprinkle in compliments and teasing into a conversation without overdoing it. He gets the shot up so smooth, like him and a girl would be having a completely regular conversation, and he'll somehow weave in some sexual flirting. This is a common occurrence I've seen from studying his film, but just to illustrate, take a look at these clips.
I am. It's the challenge. It was gonna come out anyway. You was gonna stay close to me. You match my energy on the count. I don't know if you can keep up, y'all.
You sure you can keep up?
I know I can.
You sure?
100%.
You'll see.
You'll see. I'll show.
Go ahead, because I need to see.
Okay, like, do y'all see how he's able to just weave in these lines? I don't think y'all understand. This is not a regular level of game. For you to even take those type of shots, you gotta have the confidence, the wit to even think about the line, and the ability to deliver in a way that wouldn't come off as weird. I really don't mean to glaze, but I want y'all to really understand this shit. This is elite level verbal game. Most guys will be happy to have a performance like this twice out of the year, but this is consistent for him. But alright, enough glaze. The last thing I'll say is, for you watching this video, if you master tone of voice, pace of speaking, and flirting, there will literally be no girl you couldn't pull. Most guys talk themselves out of getting a girl. Simply controlling your pace and your tone makes this an impossibility. I really could go on and on about this nigga mouthpiece, pause, but that's all I'll say. The next aspect of the game we have to talk about is his body language. This nigga's physical presence is just as impactful as his words. As I've stated in previous videos, your mouthpiece really only works when you have the body language to match. You can't be sitting up here talking to a girl all seductive and then you're scared to even touch her. Taekwondo understands this very well. In all the clips I've seen, he's never moving around timid or like overly nervous. He keeps it relaxed, confident, and always seems to be in control of his space. This is a cornerstone for attractive body language because nothing turns a girl off faster than being nervous and unconfident. You can have the worst mouthpiece on the planet and still get away with it just off confidence. But look, even more than how he's moving independently, he knows how to interact with the women around him. He knows how to use subtle touches, playful gestures, and strong eye contact to build attraction. And I want y'all to notice from these clips that his movement is fluid and natural. This makes him come across as highly self-assured. Imagine he was putting his arm around a girl and he was hesitating. The girl would instantly be creeped out because she would be thinking, he's not used to doing this shit. It feels weird and awkward. Taekwondo never runs into this problem because everything he does is with confidence. He's not breaking eye contact out of nervousness. He's not half-stepping and tiptoeing around actually touching a girl. Every move he makes, he's just gonna do it. He's not overly thinking about it. This is literally the cornerstone of attractive body language. All you want to do is exude confidence. Taekwondo is the perfect example of what you want your body language to look like. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give his body language like a 9. I can't give him a 10 because of this clip of him dancing, but I ain't gonna lie, Unc probably was a little bit lit, so I'm gonna give him a pass on that. Shit happens to the best of us. But alright, the next aspect of his game that we have to talk about is social proof. Every time this nigga pulls up to the party, it seems like he's the one that threw it. Girls are walking up to him, he's walking up to girls. It's like every setting he's in, he's around people who know him and want to be around him. This instantly makes him more attractive because, as we all know, women are followers to a certain degree. Here's how it works. If 10 girls walk up to Taekwondo as soon as he enters a party, it's gonna send a message to all the other girls in the party that he's somebody they should try to talk to. So even if they don't come up to him, they're instantly more receptive when he comes up to them. For you niggas out there that's a little bit slow, think about social proof like this. Imagine for a second you're at a house party in the deepest depths of the trenches, and all of a sudden everybody around you starts running for the exit. You have two options: A, either run like everybody else, or B, investigate. Real quick, comment what you're gonna do. Alright, unless you got the IQ of a disposable character in a horror movie, you probably chose A. The reason why you run off rip instead of investigating is because your brain has literally been wired to follow the crowd. I'm not finna bore y'all niggas with a whole psychology lesson, but trust me, social proof is definitely a real and powerful thing. But look, back to Taekwondo. When he pops out to these parties and he has a female friend with him that he may not even be talking to, he knows exactly what he's doing. He understands that even being seen talking to a female makes him seem more attractive. He sometimes even takes it a step further and employs the recruiter strategy. This is exactly how it sounds. He basically uses one girl to recruit more. Just look at this clip.
Or go recruit, go recruit, go recruit. Go recruit, they keep looking over here.
I've been bringing this stream to them.
No, bring them to us. Let's play her. Oh my, bro, don't ever compare me to another nigga again. I swear on my life, don't ever compare me to another nigga, bro. Come one, come all. Come one, come all.
Okay, thank you. What are we doing?
Alright, everybody introduce themselves from right.
I mean, bro, do I have to really say anymore? The method speaks for itself. The only problem with this is you'd have to find a female friend that's willing to actually recruit. But I'd still classify this under social proof. It's just a little bit more try hard. That shit really low-key cheating, like, now that I'm thinking about it. But alright, look, this last aspect of his game is something that nobody probably has noticed before. This aspect alone could take you from getting no girls to getting at least one. One of the biggest and most slept on reasons why Taekwondo gets girls is because he understands that location is key. Simply understanding that you have to go to where the fish are biting allows you to get more fish. He understands that when sniping females, you're gonna get the best results by going to social events, parties, and other places women are open to meeting new people. You gotta understand, when it comes to getting girls, it's never luck. It's all about strategy. And the location you choose to actually go meet these girls is a part of that. If you don't believe me, go out and approach 10 girls at a Target and 10 girls at a party. I guarantee you're gonna have drastically different results. And it has nothing to do with your game. One location is simply made for you to slide, and the other one is made for you to shop. Now, on top of everything I just listed, there's one more secret to his game that I'm about to expose. It's something very subtle that you might miss if you don't have much life experience. Disclaimer, this secret can only be purchased if you're above 21. If you're under the age of 21, you can go ahead and click off. Well, actually, you can finish the video, but just mute it. Alright, now that the children are gone, the last secret that I'm talking about is alcohol. I don't want to make it seem like this nigga is some type of alcoholic, but when he's streaming at any type of social gathering or event, it's common for him to have a couple shots. He might not even be using it specifically to increase his game, but alcohol tends to have that effect. Based on my analytics, a good amount of y'all are above the age of 21, so I shouldn't have to explain this to y'all. When you're in a social setting, alcohol is the quickest and easiest way to give yourself a little boost in confidence. There's a reason why alcohol is nicknamed liquid courage. I don't want to hype up alcohol too much because I know I got some younger viewers that just didn't click off, but if you know, you know. For those of you who are of age, drink responsibly and don't use alcohol to cover for your bad game, because that shit can only boost you so much until you're throwing up in front of the hoes. And I shouldn't have to explain to y'all how bad of a look that is. But alright, there you have it. I just gave y'all the sauce on how Taekwondo does.
Alright, shout out to him. He wasn't wrong at all. I really said about more alcohol. I agree. Don't really do it. I mean, it can't help, but you really don't need it. All you just need to just be as confident. You're gonna fail. Everybody's gonna, not always hit all the time, but that's fine. We all take L's and stuff like that. You just bounce back, try another day.
Jeez, Rick, oh my god, that's some pretty hardcore stuff. What in the hell?